witnessed, along with the rest of the world, this R. Kelly PR nightmare, I can't help but ponder, what would Olivia Pope do in this situation? In case you've been living under a rock, let me update you guys on what is going on with the R. Kelly child abuse case situation going on. Now, I'm going to tell you guys my perspective on what's going on, update you on what's going on as far as I know, and also let you know what I would do if I was his PR representative, aka Miss Olivia Pope. Now, for 20 plus years now, people have been accusing R. Kelly of being a pedophile. He dates teenage girls. He has sexual relations with them. He films it, and then he gets caught, and then he gets released, and people continue to buy his music. This extends way back to, rest in peace, Aaliyah. We all know it is a fact that he was married to Aaliyah when she was 15 years old. They lied about her age. They forged signatures. They did all kind of nonsense to legalize their marriage. And so that is a red flag in and of itself. But there has been many situations and many women that have come forward that have said that they were in sexual relationships with him as teenagers. And then there are some that were with him as adults that he literally abused. Now, Robert Kelly has also been a victim of abuse as a kid. And I don't know if a lot of people know this, but his brother has been doing interviews for the last few years where he's revealed that his older sister molested him as a kid, and he believes that she also did this to R. Kelly. Sometimes the victims become predators, sometimes they do not. And in this case, it seems like he has become the predator. If you watch the Lifetime interviews or documentary, you would have seen a lot of people giving their testimonies, a lot of people telling exactly what the relationship was with him, the things that he would do. And I'm sure that's not even the half of it. I mean, it was a 3-part series, or 6-part series, I'm sorry. It was a 6-part series, and there's only so much you can tell in that time. Not to mention a lot of this happened years ago, and so I'm sure what they were sharing is not even the half of it. His wife talked about her relationship with him, how she was cut off from the rest of the world. She had no clue that he was doing this with these women. It was just a really sad and disturbing situation. And so all this to say, R. Kelly was indicted. He got arrested last week. He got released on bail. A woman that works at a daycare, or that owns a daycare that's a friend of his, bailed him out of jail because he did not have the money to. I wonder what's he spending his money on. And after that, he did an interview with CBS Morning Show, and it was a debauchery, a complete debauchery. I won't even insert clips. The clips are all over YouTube. They're all over the internet. You guys can definitely check them out. But Gayle King interviewed R. Kelly, and then she interviewed the 2 women that R. Kelly is in a relationship with. Their parents were featured on the Lifetime documentary, where they were basically sharing their concerns. They even showed the parents going to look for the kids, going to try to retrieve them from the studio in Chicago. It was a mess. A straight up mess. So their stories are kind of similar, where their teenage child met R. Kelly and then disappeared, went to live with him and never came home. They are not in constant contact with their daughters. It's just a mess. And so the 2 girls, Azriel and Jocelyn, were interviewed. Azriel had a whole attitude and a half, who, not to mention, admitted that R. Kelly had her since she was 17 years old. Period. She said, and I quote, "My parents have known what I've been for the last 4 years." You're 21. 21 minus 4 equals 17. Meaning you lived with R. Kelly when you were 17. Just wanted to point that out. Okay, with Miss Gayle King, who kept her composure through the whole ordeal. R. Kelly got enraged. He started pumping his fist. He stood up. He was upset. Okay? He started crying. "You guys are trying to kill my career. 30 years. You're trying to kill me. How can I spend time with my kids if I can't work, and my ex-wife is blasting my name and talking crap about me?" Oh, yada, 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 yada. All this to say, he's not a very good actor. I believe that he knows he's going down for this finally, because We've been pacifying this dude for 20 plus years, okay? We've been still buying his records, going to his concerts, and he's been a monster the whole time. Because he has so much fame, because he has so much money, he has yes men all around him, he can do whatever he wants to do, and that is a problem. I believe that I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a psychiatrist. I believe that Robert Kelly suffers from dissociative identity disorder, DID, formerly known as multiple personality disorder. It's a complex, chronic, post-traumatic, dissociative, psychopathological, characterized by disturbances of memory and identity. It is distinguished from other mental disorders by an ongoing coexistence of relatively consistent but alternating subjective separate identities and recurrent episodes of memory disruption, frank amnesia, or both. Usually this is caused by a traumatic event as a child. All this to say is I really believe that he separates who he is when he's doing these things, these horrible things to these women, and who he is when he's in front of a camera or he's writing a song or he's singing. I believe that he believes that they are two separate people. So when he's saying, I did not do this, he's channeling that other personality, and he really believes that he did not do this. You are one and the same, Robert Kelly, and we are very, very, very disappointed in you. I believe that if Olivia Pope was handling the situation, she would tell Robert Kelly, shut the hell up, one. If you are going to speak or do an interview, you say these words verbatim. I am sorry. I have a problem. I am going to get help for this problem, and I am enrolling myself into a rehab center now. I have hired a psychiatrist to dig in deep into my psyche and let me know why I do the things that I do. You don't have to go into details on what you've done. We already know what you've done. Why do I do the things that I do? How did my childhood contribute to this? How did my fame and fortune contribute to this? How did my surrounding parties contribute to this? How can I fix this issue? And then you shut the hell up once more. Do not do another interview where all you're going to say is, I did not do this. We know you did it. Dozens of women have come forward and said that you did it. And you're telling me all these women have the same story. They do not know each other, but they have the same story and the same details of how you treated them. Issue. Shut up, apologize, and then we'll listen to you. Okay? But in the meantime, we will pray for you, Robert Kelly. We know you have issues, and you can't solve an issue until you admit to having one. So if you enjoyed this video, definitely give it a thumbs up, subscribe to your girl, turn on your notifications so that you know whenever I post a video, and let me know if you agree down in the comment section. Do you think that this could be what he suffers from? Or do you think that he's just straight up nuts? Comment down below. And if you don't agree with me, if you think that he's innocent, comment down below as well. Let's get the discussion rolling in the comment section. And until next time, peace.